So we got the homie Angel in the building. Well, in his ride. Some of y'all might know him if y'all follow the channel. Loco7 username. Shit. He down here. We did a little chopping on it today. I said, man, you know what? I ain't did a Hood Classic of the Week in years, actually. I said, let's do it, baby. What's going on, Angel?
Chilling, done, just breaking shit, spending more money.
Right. What you do? What we in, dog? What we in?
Got a 78 Cadillac Sedan Deville, aka the Smurfmobile.
The Smurfmobile, baby.
Smurfdeville, my bad.
Oh, damn, the Smurfdeville.
Deville. White top, blue body, Smurf.
The Smurf, right? Damn. Did you grow up watching the Smurfs?
Yeah, man. That was a Sunday.
Oh, you ain't fuck with them. Oh, you liked them?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was a kid. I mean, I watched anything cartoons. I didn't give a fuck.
Just from the era, I'm just saying, you know, we're not dating ourselves, but a lot of youngsters don't even know what a Smurf is.
Well, some of them do, because they did remake that movie a couple years ago.
Oh, the remake, right? Yeah.
It was garbage.
But you were the OG cartoons, right?
Yeah, I mean, back when Papa Smurf was actual Papa Smurf, and everyone had a crush on fucking Smurfette.
Hey, dog, you know what's good? Off subject. Why was there only one female, dog? Anyway, shit, you got it on Air Ride. You got it on Spokes and Vogues. Man, what made your decision on the wheels as far as the wheels go?
You know, I've always liked big wheels, but not overly big.
What size are they?
20.
Okay.
So, I wanted wires because I just think a Cadillac looks good on wires. I mean, choppers and everything are okay on certain newer models, but just like old schools, just like the wires
or where it's at, yeah.
But I've never been into little 13, 14.
Oh, you don't like the lowrider look, per se?
I like the lowrider look on the right car.
But not for this.
But not for this. I think on this it would look weird. Like a 6'3", 6'4" ball, yeah, like that's what it should have.
But
that's the car.
You just don't like the Devilles on 13s, 14s.
Not like this, no. Like a new modern, like Jokers, I think it fits out because it's a little bit smaller.
Oh, like a 90s, yeah.
It's not quite as big, but you know, something this big, I've seen them on 13s and 14s.
You just don't like the look.
Looks like skateboard tires.
All right. So, how long have you had this Cadillac for?
I've had it since January 1st, 2021.
Was that 3 years?
3 years, 3.5 years now, roughly.
Damn, okay. Hey, I'm assuming you ain't get it in this condition.
No. I got it was bone stock.
But was that at least drivable or?
Yeah, no, it ran good. I mean, it had some little small electrical little dumb things that just the previous did not have repairs, so they kind of GB rigged it. But mechanically, I mean, they had tons of receipts. Whoever owned this car took care of it.
Okay.
I mean, so there was no rust other than some surface rust.
So it was a nice little running, driving car.
I mean, it was aged. The top was all cracked, paint was all faded, but otherwise, man, the body is straight. I mean, a couple minor dings and dents. It's not perfect, but definitely for how old it is, it was in good shape.
What was the first thing you did to it?
First thing actually I did was the wheels.
Oh, damn! First thing to the wheel shop, bud.
Well, I went on Facebook and I found a set of some used 20s, which is actually like the ones I have now. And they're a little bit rusty, but you know, I got it for cheap, so you know, I figured it's something to pass by because I wasn't planning on doing something crazy. I figured just throw some wheels, you know, just cruise it as it was. Don't just leave it the way it was. That was my plan. Just leave it.
Oh, but then the can of worms, baby.
But then the can of worms. Then COVID was there, so it's like I was bored, and I was like, well, I can do air ride. So I was like, well, you know, so I'll do air suspension.
So you did it yourself?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're just bored, and that's why this car ended up with air ride.
This car got air ride because I was bored. I was like, I need something to do, and I kind of always wanted to do it. So
yeah.
So I did the
well,
air
you
ride.
got other vehicles too right now, right? Currently.
Yeah.
That are not. I mean, what I mean by other vehicles, custom vehicles.
Yeah, everything I have has something done to it. I can't stand to leave shit alone.
Oh, so you chop it up, baby.
Always.
So his other one of his other vehicles is a soccer mobile. Nah, man, I'm talking shit. Nah, to me it's a bank mobile. What is it?
2013 Dodge Journey.
It's been on the channel before, but it's more of a I guess, what do you call it? Like just undercover custom, maybe?
Just a chill, fucking piss off people 2 down the blocks.
Cause it bangs. That motherfucker got a wall and everything. So
415s.
And it ain't. I've seen it. It ain't even just that. You got murals. You got bags on that, right? You got air ride as well.
That was the first one I bagged.
Okay.
COVID.
So just going back, man, have you always tinkered with cars?
Always. Since I was a kid, anything I could do, I would do. I mean, I didn't always do it right, but you know.
Till this day, but
Well, yeah, to this day, that hasn't changed. It just got more expensive.
Right.
I don't know. I've always been kind of a curious child. So, like as a kid, I would get like a game, like a mechanical, and I would take it apart because I want to know how it worked.
And so,
then,
did it go back sometimes or not?
More often than not, I mean, it came back together. Sometimes it's like screws or two, but you know.
It'd be back together.
But I got it back together for the most part. I just kind of always been interested on how shit worked, and so.
Did you have anybody like around you that was into cars and all that?
My dad was actually a mechanic, so kind of growing up, you know, spending time the summers with him, you know, he was into cars, you know, mechanics. He's always, you know,
obviously, but not cool custom, just regular mechanic.
I mean, you know, as a mechanic, you know, he had some cool cars he'd work on and should restore and stuff like that. So.
Okay, so come a little bit. What was your first ride that you messed with?
My first official car or my first unofficial car?
I don't know what you mean by that, but what do you mean?
So
the first one you tinkered with, not like a regular daily. The first one you tinkered with a little bit.
The first car I technically had was a '69 Charger.
Oh shit, baller!
All about 15 seconds.
Oh, I'm about to say, where is that? Why you didn't keep that? Yeah.
Oh, no. So that was the thing my dad had. He'd restored, and he's like, I really love the car, and he's like, do you want it? And I'm like, yeah. So he's like, all right. When you turn 16, you can have it. And then it hadn't been licensed at 78, so when he went to license and do all that shit,
you had to pay it, huh?
They had to pay all the back taxes. He was like, fuck that, so he sold it.
Well, see, that's the beautiful thing about Texas. Angel's not from this area originally. He moved, a couple years ago, right?
A couple years, yeah.
He's originally from the Washington, state, right? Area. Right. Not D.C., Washington State, above Cali, right?
Yep, it's a whole other thing.
So state to state, y'all motherfuckers got to pay every year no matter what, right?
Well, I was in California, so.
Oh, in California. Well, that's what it is, right? Like if you buy a car and that motherfucker ain't got tags for years, you got to pay for that shit.
I guess in California. So I don't know if it's true now, but it was then. At least that's what I was told. Maybe you just didn't want to get a fucking car. I don't know.
In Texas, you don't pay for tags. I still ain't got tags on half my shit.
Just half?
Just half. Well, anyways, it ain't about me. It's about you. So you tinker with it. It was a muscle car. You liked it, and what happened?
I just never got it. I drove it one time for about 15 feet, and that was it. Never saw the car. Then like I said, that was technically my first unofficial car, because technically he gave it to me, but I never actually really got it.
Yeah.
First car I actually got, it was actually my car. Was it 85 old Tornado?
Tornado, baby, yeah.
That was the first car I had. Didn't really tinker with a lot. I mean, that was pretty factory. It was a nice car, good body. Paint sucked, but it was my first actual car that I could say was my own, but they got totaled because someone decided that the stop sign didn't apply to them.
Oh shit.
So that
well, fast forward now, shit, not putting your age out there, but years down the line, we in this beautiful Cadillac. Man, name some other things you've done to it.
So we did the upholstery, headliner,
watch
suede,
out with the suede, baby.
Diamond tuck, center, the dash, seats, A-pillars. Just finished doing the trunk mostly. I still got a couple more things to do to it. Redid the paint. I had some pinstriping. Of course, the wheels. Had the new top done. So
okay. So you've been touching pretty much everywhere, inside, out, suspension, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. You know, I had some beat, nothing too crazy. So just enough to get my attention. So
now, I mean, I don't know how it was in your area back in the day, but in Houston, there's always something to do, dog, far car related.
Yes.
Do you like taking it out to spots, or what's your thing? Do you like, basically, here's my question. What do you prefer, shows, street, or maybe hangouts?
I mean, shows are just, I don't know. I guess when I was younger, I was more into shows because everybody wanted that trophy, but I mean, that kind of got old. It's kind of a chore. You get there, you fucking sit there all day long, and I don't really like doing it. I mean, I like going as a spectator, but not as a participant.
Taking your car, washing it, getting it ready and all that.
Have a bunch of people look it over, talk shit about it. You're like, fuck you. Because no matter what it is, if they did it, they would have did it better. But,
or this, and why'd you do it like this, and all that.
Man, that's ugly. Anyways, so don't even like doing that, but I mean, meetups are cool because you get to hang out and actually talk with people, and it's just chill. You kind of show up when you want to show up, leave when you want to leave.
I like that.
I like cruising too. I mean, I mean, I'm still meeting a lot of people, so I don't really know a lot of people to go cruising with.
Per se, yeah.
Per se, as far as like meeting up, lining
Let's pull up, yeah.
Now it just kind of jump in the car and just go for a drive for fun.
Hell yeah. So I know you tinker with everything, a little bit of everything. What's like the next big thing you might want to get done?
I don't know. That's the problem. I keep telling myself I'm done. Which way?
Bust the left.
So I keep telling myself I'm done, and then I keep doing more shit.
That's how it be.
I really don't have anything big planned. I think the next big thing I eventually will do, but I'm not in a rush to do, is just clean up the engine compartment. Not necessarily, chrome it out or anything to that effect. Just
It's all original underneath the hood?
yeah, it's all original. Fucking the air cleaner's original. The only thing that's not original is the filters.
Okay.
Hell, it's even got the original oil.
Oh hell.
But no, just clean it up. Maybe repaint it. Just freshen up, make it look good. I'm not trying to build a car to take the Rick Ross show. I'm just something to cruise and chill. A good street car.
Hell yeah. Nah, this is way better than a good street car. A lot of people slap wheels on it and call it a day. I like this one. And we were talking earlier off camera, you can't necessarily categorize this whole per se. It's not a lowrider. It's not a slab here that we're in Houston. What, right? It's like not necessarily considered a particular genre, right?
Well, that's the thing. Growing up, I've always liked all cars. I love any kind of car, and I can respect what it took to do the car. Like even slabs, it's not really my thing, but the car itself, the upholstery, the paint, everything about it, I love. It's just the wheels. That's the only part I can't fuck with. And I'm not talking shit about it, just
not your style. That's it.
So for
whatever
that reason,
floats your boat.
I've always been, to tuners, to muscle, to classics, to lowrider. I like it all. So I kind of try to incorporate a little bit of everything in it. A little bit of old school, a little bit of new school.
I kind of see it, dog, because it got the old school flavor, but then it got the new school, bigger wheels,
right.
The air ride. But yeah, hell yeah.
I like all things, so I kind of want to do a little bit of everything. So a little old school, a little new school, just kind of my own flavor. I wasn't building for the next guy. I was building for me, because at the end of the day, I did what I like. If someone else appreciates it, then it's nice, but.
See, I like that statement. He did what he liked, and if someone else liked it, that's cool.
Right, but I didn't build it so one day, I could sell it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but it's like the Dodge, same thing. Like, I get no fucking love in the Dodge.
But I bet the Caddy is instant smiles,
instantly, people
thumbs up.
Just like, oh yeah, but the Dodge shit. People give me mean mugs, just like being an hook and shit. Just
like, what are you doing?
Rude.
But what was the one of the in the Cadillac? We got interactions everywhere in these old schools. Gas, pulling up. What name one of your funniest or weirdest or whatever interactions when someone's seeing your car on the street?
I haven't really anything weird. I've had people,
or funniest or just the one that sticks out to you.
I had some homeless dude. He was like, trying to do the whole, like I'm starving to death, and he comes, oh yeah, is it a 79? That's really nice. So he said, but like just instantly starts chopping it up.
Yeah.
About it. But then he's like, oh, you got any spare change? I'm like, what the fucking hell?
But he thought y'all was cool talking about the car and shit.
Oh yeah, is it a 70? Is that the 425?
Oh, he knew.
Yeah, he was spitting some game, and I was like, I'm not gonna give you any money. But.
Yeah. Oh shit, Angel, this been a nice ride. It's hot as hell. But hey, that motherfucker rides smooth. We got the airbags on there. We got the paint shining. It's a beautiful day in Houston, sunny. The chrome shining. Anybody you want to send a shout out to, maybe that helped you with the car, or just in general, bro? Any shout outs to anybody?
Well, the first thing I just want to kind of comment about the way it rides. It rides like a Caddy, because no one ever says it rides like a Lincoln.
Never.
But no, just. Actually, in all reality, I do actually want to thank you and JC, because isn't it so much you guys have helped me a lot, but it's just kind of watching a lot of your videos actually give me motivation just to kind of get back into it, because for a while I was kind of burnt out, and every time I would see you guys working on your shit, I'm just like, oh yeah, and it just kind of motivated me to do it, because my problem is I get bored and I find shit to do, and eventually if I run out of shit to do, I just start new shit altogether, and just to do something, but it's not necessarily what I'm passionate on. So then I do it and I spend money on it, and then I'm like, what the fuck did I waste my money doing that?
Did you say that? Are you saying that right now with this Cadillac?
No, I still do. But there's a lot of things that I've done just.
But
for
see,
something
just
to do.
just to interject real quick, hey, like you said, sometimes you spend money and you're like, what the hell am I doing? At least with this old school, you can sell it.
Yeah.
If you're done with it, you're gonna get most of your money back, probably even more.
Yeah.
You know, it depends for the, you know,
The bread's right.
the value on these old schools is only going up.
You know, and the thing is, I mean, I know what I got into it roughly, and I don't know what it's worth. I mean, I've had one dude literally midday, I could pull out of the garage, dude pulls up, middle of the road, fucking jumps out of his car, jumps up, runs up to me, and I'm like, motherfucker's gonna jack me. I'm grabbing my shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, hey, is it for sale? I'm like, what?
Ain't no
Your car
fucking
for sale?
sign on there, motherfucker.
He's like, I used to have one like this. Oh my god, I love it. He's like, seriously, how much would you sell it for? I'm like, I literally just got the car back from paint. I'm like, I haven't even fucking drove the damn thing yet. Like, I want to enjoy it first before I even consider
Before I
selling
get it go, yeah. But there's a number out there, right?
You know, there's always a number.
For
and
sure.
It's one of those things where if somebody came at me serious with a serious number, and I knew if someone wasn't just gonna fuck it up, I would do it. But
See?
even if someone gave me with 100 stacks and was like, I'm gonna chop the top and fucking
Nah, 100 stacks, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Because I can't. I just.
Oh, you can't?
My morals won't let me fuck up a car. Now this was like an '89 fucking Lincoln. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it.
Jump that bitch.
Just fucking 4x that bitch. But if someone's like, I'm gonna donk it out, put it on a 4x4 frame, no, just you can do
Just
another
don't.
car, just not this one.
So you still got respect for the car even if it ain't gonna be yours.
If I have any say, so nobody would do it to a nice car like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be my car, but just. I mean, there's plenty of other cars out there that are millions out there that you can do whatever you want to, but these specifically 78s are coming hard to find, and there's only
For
a
sure.
3-year model, so they're even harder to find now. I mean, parts are a bitch for this thing, so
But
18 up, you can. There's a million of those. Go have fun with that.
Oh yeah, that's nice. So shit, would you like to maybe people that want to check out the car more, do you got a social media you want to shout out?
I don't really do a lot on YouTube anymore. Actually, I really didn't do a lot to begin with, but Loco Siete on YouTube, and then on Instagram, it's LOCOSI3T3, because someone already fucking said Loco Siete. A little bit more on that. Finally sold out and started doing Instagram, but
Yeah, social media not for everybody, but hey, if he on there a little bit, y'all go give him a follow, Loco Siete. I'll put it down below. Man, hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I appreciate you coming through. It is a little hot, but man, it ain't nothing like riding in the old school. I love it, you know. Shit, I like.
you want AC, just roll the window down, drive faster.
That's it, baby. That's it. But shit. Any last words?
You know what? Fuck it.
That's it. Fuck it. That's great last
Fuck it.
words.
2 tears in a bucket, fuck it, just do it. That's
Just do it, baby. Yes, sir. Hey, that curb feeling scraping, that's crazy.